Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm reviewing this amazing art supply set I found at Five Below. I went to Five Below to grab some stuff for a friend and I just told myself, let me just peek at the art section and see if there's anything nice. I wasn't planning on grabbing anything, but this set literally caught my attention because it's a set of 13 items for just $5 and these are alcohol brush markers. I have to grab them. I'm not sure if this brand belongs to a specific company, but I'm just gonna call them the Five Below drawing set. So let's take a closer look at everything that comes in this set. This is what the 0.2 pen looks like, and also their white pen, which looks super juicy right now, but it's honestly my least favorite item in this set, but we'll talk about that later. So these black pens are called the illustration markers. One end comes with the fine tip and the other end comes with a brush tip. And there's also a colorless blender marker in this set. So these are the 4 colors that are brush markers. The brush end does feel pretty fine. It's firm and also pretty flexible. And on the other end of the brush tip, we have the fine tip, which feels fine. I prefer the brush tip and the chiseled end, but I guess this is fine too. And these black barrel markers comes with the chisel tip and the fine tip. And here's a quick demo of the 0.2 pens, which felt really nice and sturdy. And here is the 0.5, which is my favorite pen in the set. And on the other end of the black pen, we have the brush tip, which I honestly don't think I'll be using in the future. It's really not that great. I don't know why I swatched the colorless blender for you guys, but I hope you enjoyed that. Anyways, here is this beautiful chocolate color. The caps come with a color name and number, and I am happy to say that the caps do fit at the end of the markers. So if you're somebody who likes that, these markers are perfect for you. And the caps do match the colors on the paper. I was actually really shocked at that because a lot of companies seem to have troubles matching the colors to the cap. So I'm very impressed with this little $5 set. And here I am just checking to see if all of the colors match what's in the cap. And I do think most of the colors do match the caps. The only color I would say doesn't match too well is that purple color at the far right, and also maybe the pink color. But it's honestly not a super far off match, but yeah. Those 2 colors I would say don't match very well. And here I'm just checking to see how well these inks pair with the markers, and they did so well. There was absolutely no streaking. I'm just so impressed with the pens. So now we're checking to see how well these markers blend, and I'm just using the fine tip markers because it has the 2 blue colors that are pretty similar, or at least somewhat similar compared to the rest of the colors in the set. It took a while to blend, but it blended really beautifully. So now I'm just grabbing this Ohuhu marker just so you guys can see how it compares to other brands. I did my best to match the colors just so we can easily compare them. And as you can see, both of these markers blend pretty well. And right here, I am testing out my least favorite pen in this set, which is this white pen. I think the white pen is a little bit too watery. The more I try to layer it, it starts to peel off my paper, and also the color does seem to transfer, which is kind of annoying. But yeah, this is like my least favorite item in the set. Here is one of my favorite white pens ever, and you can see just how well this pen layers on top of other colors. But then again, this pen cost me like I think $2 to $3, while this entire set of the Five Below markers, which cost me like $5, so I can't really hate too much on this white pen. So here I'm doing a quick sketch of one of my characters just so I can test out the pens. I grabbed the 0.5 size for this demo. I mostly always use either the 0.3 or the 0.5 when I'm normally using my other liners. I just feel like that's like the best size I have control over. I'm pretty heavy-handed, so I do press really hard down on my pens, and sometimes I end up bending them, which is sad. I honestly could have done a better job at inking with these pens. I was just rushing a little bit too much, so I promise you these pens are actually really good. It's just I was rushing. So coloring with these brush markers, they felt just as good as the other brush markers, like my Ohuhu or Copic markers. I guess the only thing is that I do think the ends of these markers will fray over time, and so I'm not sure how long that will take, but overall the colors blended really well. I just wish there were more color options to choose from because most of my blending was on the skin, not too much on her outfit or her hair, so that was a little bit disappointing. Just some of the colors just feel a bit random. And I wish there was at least one gray color. Honestly, we can get rid of the colorless blender because who uses the colorless blender? I mostly just use my colorless blender to like wipe down my table when I get ink on it. But yeah, that is the final results of this quick little demo. Alright, so we're gonna move on to the next demo. This is a line art of one of my characters. Her name is Cora, and I will have the line art available for you guys to purchase if you would like. I'll link that in the description. So I've split the drawing in half. One side is going to be the 5 and below, and the other half is going to be the Ohuhu marker side. So we'll start off on her skin. So this set does have a very limited skin tone color to choose from. We have a brown, a beige, and a pink color. And that's all the skin tone we get. So these colors are definitely not the color palette of this character. So there's that. Because of the limited colors, I ended up using this blue color to shade her in. And I really love the way it looks. The blue just looks like it's reflecting on her skin and it just looks so pretty. And because of the limited colors again, I did struggle a bit with coloring her hair. I needed at least 2 in-between colors between these 2 blue colors to shade the hair the way I wanted to shade it. It feels so weird seeing my character with blue hair. Cora has like a very dark purple hair color and I don't know, I don't like this. What do you guys think? Does she look good with purple hair or this blue color? This set does come with a purple color, but it's only one purple color, so I didn't feel like I'd have anything to shade it with. So that's why I went with this blue color because I could shade these 2 blue colors, or at least attempt to. I've been down in the ruins so deep. All the games that you played, all the love you forsaken, you let it slip away. You don't care what you're doing to me. Every setback, every mishap, every time you say you gon' change. Say you get it, you regret it, I forgive it, but you stay the same. You should cry an ocean for me, for the dumb shit and the damage you've done. Cause I've been crying oceans for weeks. Tried to fight it, but I'm drowning alone. Sister, save me now. And here I'm just adding in those last little details on the 5 below side. And then we'll move on to the Ohuhu side. Alright, so now it's time to move on to the Ohuhu marker side. I will show you guys the final results at the end of the video, so I'm trying to hide the other side with the markers. I tried my best to match the colors that were on the 5 below side. I think I did a pretty good job with matching the skin tone. I think it's a pretty good match. I guess the main difference you guys will notice will be in the level of detail in the hair, because with the Ohuhu marker side I have a lot more colors to choose from, so the hair is going to be a bit more detailed and a bit more refined than the 5 below side. I'm honestly so impressed with this art supply set. There's 13 items in it. If you do the math, that's literally like 38 cents per item. So yeah, 38 cents for alcohol brush markers. That's pretty impressive. I wish I had 5 below growing up. It's just recently that 5 below came to my side of the town, and yeah, I would have loved this store so bad, and especially this set. Let's fall deep in love. Tick-tock, time's up, but I make a move. Alrighty, and here is the final artwork. On one side we have the Ohuhu marker side, And on the other side, we have the Five Below side. But yeah, you guys, I would totally recommend this set for a beginners or somebody who is just curious about alcohol markers. It's not gonna hurt the wallet. It's only $5. It comes with a pen. You get some really nice alcohol markers. So yeah, I think this set is totally worth it, and I hope you guys enjoyed this little review. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys, thanks for watching.